Sure, here's a 1,500-word script for your YouTube channel Car Garage, covering the 2026 Genesis X Gran Equator Concept SUV. It includes the channel intro, full vehicle overview, pricing and engine details, without any headings or bold formatting. Welcome back to Car Garage, your go-to spot for everything on four wheels, where we bring you the latest news, in-depth reviews, and exciting sneak peeks from the auto world. If you're passionate about cars like we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a ride. Today, we're diving into something that's turning heads and shaking up the luxury SUV segment, the 2026 Genesis X Gran Equator Concept. It's big, bold, and unlike anything Genesis has done before. This SUV isn't just a concept, it's a statement. Genesis has been on a roll the last few years. Once seen as a newcomer in the luxury space, the Hyundai-owned brand is now confidently standing shoulder to shoulder with heavyweights like BMW, Audi, and Mercedes-Benz. The Gran Equator concept, first revealed at a major auto show in early 2025, shows just how far Genesis is willing to go to redefine luxury, design, and performance. So, what exactly is the Genesis X Gran Equator concept? Let's start with the design. The moment you lay eyes on it, the Gran Equator commands your attention. It's massive, an unmistakable full-size SUV with an elegant, coupe-like silhouette. Despite its size, there's an undeniable sense of grace in the way it's sculpted. The lines are sleek but powerful, and every angle of this concept screams futuristic opulence. At the front, Genesis sticks to its signature crest grille, but it's even more dramatic here. Framed by slim, double-stripe LED headlights that stretch seamlessly into the fenders, the front fascia offers a perfect blend of aggression and sophistication. The illuminated Genesis wing emblem sits proudly above, giving the SUV a unique nighttime identity. Move around to the side, and you're met with an athletic, stretched profile. The sloping roofline gives it that grand tourer look, more like a luxury fastback than a boxy SUV. But don't be fooled, it still packs the size and utility expected of a three-row luxury SUV. The doors feature flush handles, and the glass area is clean and minimalistic, giving the whole vehicle a concept car purity. The rear is just as stunning. A full-width LED light bar wraps around the back, echoing the dual-line motif from the front. There's a clean integration of aerodynamic features, including a subtly hidden rear spoiler and sculpted diffuser area. The absence of traditional exhaust outlets hints at what lies underneath. This might just be an electric giant. Now step inside, and you'll see why Genesis has become a brand to watch. The Gran Equator's interior is where the concept really shows off. It's like stepping into a modern luxury lounge, with materials and craftsmanship that would make Bentley blush. Think hand-stitched leather, real wood trims, and brushed metal accents, all arranged in a minimalist, ultra-premium layout. The dashboard is dominated by a floating panoramic OLED display that stretches nearly the full width of the cabin. It serves as both the gauge cluster and infotainment center. Below that, an interactive control strip lets the driver and front passenger fine-tune climate, navigation, and audio settings with haptic feedback. The steering wheel is a squared-off, aviation-style piece, sleek and futuristic, with capacitive touch controls instead of buttons. Even the air vents are hidden within the contours of the dashboard for a clean, uninterrupted design language. In terms of space, the Gran Equator lives up to its name. It's big enough to fit 3 rows comfortably. The second-row captain's chairs are designed like first-class airline seats, complete with massage functions, ventilation, and individual entertainment screens. The third row isn't an afterthought either. There's plenty of legroom thanks to the long wheelbase and clever floor design. The entire cabin is bathed in ambient lighting that changes depending on drive mode or mood selection. Genesis even incorporated sustainable materials throughout the interior, like recycled fabrics and eco-leather, pushing their vision of future luxury. But this SUV isn't just about luxury and looks, it's also about performance and technology. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, or more accurately, what powers the 2026 Genesis X Gran Equator concept. Genesis hasn't confirmed every technical detail yet, but from what's been revealed, this is an all-electric SUV built on the Hyundai Motor Group's next-generation EV architecture. Rumors suggest it could ride on an evolution of the EGMP platform, or possibly the upcoming M platform, which is designed for full-size electric vehicles. Either way, the Gran Equator is expected to pack a serious punch. Specifically, we're looking at dual electric motors, one on each axle, for a fully electric all-wheel drive setup. Combined output is estimated to be around 550 to 600 horsepower, putting it in direct competition with EV heavyweights like the BMW XM60 and the Mercedes EQS SUV. Torque is expected to hover around the 700 Nm mark, allowing the Gran Equator to sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4.5 seconds, which is impressive for a vehicle of this size. Top speed could be electronically limited to around 130 miles per hour, but the real focus here is smooth power delivery, instant acceleration, and a whisper-quiet ride. Battery range is another strong point. Thanks to a rumored 120 kWh battery pack, the Gran Equator could offer up to 400 miles of range on a single charge, more than enough for long road trips without needing constant stops. Fast charging is expected to be a major feature as well, with 350 kilowatts charging capabilities that can take the battery from 10 to 80% in just under 20 minutes. On the tech side, this SUV is loaded. Expect advanced driver assistance features including Genesis Highway Driving Pilot, which combines adaptive cruise, lane centering, and AI-based navigation to allow for hands-free driving on select highways. There's also a predictive suspension system that scans the road ahead and adjusts damping in real time for a smoother ride. Other tech highlights include biometric entry and start, personalized driving profiles saved in the cloud, and a full suite of over-the-air updates that will keep the SUV future-proof. Now let's get into the price. Being a concept, Genesis hasn't officially released the MSRP yet, but based on positioning and features, we can make an educated guess. The Gran Equator is clearly aimed at the upper end of the luxury SUV market. That means it's going toe-to-toe with models like the Range Rover, the BMW X7, the Mercedes-Benz GLS, and electric entries like the Lucid Gravity and Tesla Model X. When it eventually makes production, likely in late 2026 or early 2027, we expect the starting price to be around $95,000 to $100,000. Higher trims, especially ones equipped with performance packages and exclusive interior options, could easily cross the $120,000 mark. But considering the level of craftsmanship, technology, and presence the Gran Equator brings, that price tag could be well justified. Genesis has proven time and again that they can deliver more value than their European rivals, and this SUV could be their crown jewel. So, what does the Genesis X Gran Equator concept really mean for the brand? It shows ambition, it shows vision, and most importantly, it shows that Genesis isn't afraid to break new ground in the luxury space. They're not just following trends, they're setting them. If this concept becomes a reality even 80% true to form, it could redefine what we expect from a flagship SUV. From its electric powertrain to its luxurious cabin and tech-packed platform, the Gran Equator has all the ingredients to be a game-changer. And that's a wrap for today's deep dive into the 2026 Genesis X Gran Equator concept. What do you think? Would you consider this over a BMW or Benz? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow car lovers, and don't forget to subscribe to Car Garage for more updates on the future of mobility. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and keep the engine running, even if it's electric. Let me know if you'd like a shorter version or visuals to match this script.